Hi ladies, I'm here to make a review on the Depo-Provera shot I took July 2nd of this year, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I took it, the symptoms that I had after I took it, and what I'm planning to do now. Okay, the reason I took it was because in April I had a miscarriage, and when I had that miscarriage I lost a lot of blood, and again I think I had a condition that was called endometrial polyps. I'm gonna put the medical condition, the endometrial polyps, down in the description bar below, so that anybody who is interested can, you know, learn about it. Yeah. So with that polyps, is that the cells in my uterus were growing really rapid. They were growing rapid. So due to that, I had to have a DMC, and I was admitted in the hospital, and I was bleeding like non-stop, very heavy menstrual bleeding that I've never had to. And I actually thought I was going to have a shock, but thank God. So that is the reason why I had it. And so the only reason my doctor said, the only thing that could stop the bleeding or to prevent it in the near future was for me to be on a birth control. So I was prescribed a birth control pill. I actually took it like for 3 days, and it never stopped my bleeding. I was still bleeding heavily. And I went back to my OBGYN, and he said, oh, because I wasn't planning on being on a long-term birth control. I just wanted something that could regulate my, my hormones so the bleeding could stop. So unfortunately, the pill did not work for me. And so my doctor said, well, the only thing I could do was to be on the Depo-Provera shot. It's a birth control shot. It's a long-lasting birth control shot that it lasts for 3 months. So at that point, I had no choice. I just had to take it because I did not want to experience the amount of bleeding that I bled the last time. Okay, so I took the shot back in July. So yeah, so that's why I took it. And when I took it, the symptoms that I had were actually mild. I did not have any symptoms that were like, oh my gosh, that I could not deal with it. So I actually felt nauseous like for a week or so after I got the shots, but that subsided. And another thing I had was my sexual, I did not feel like having sex. I didn't feel like having sex. I was not enjoying sex. I was just like numb. I didn't feel like I could not even ask my husband for sex. So, which I did not actually like that part about it. And then the second thing that actually happened was that I gained a lot of appetite. I could eat, like even at the middle of the night, I will feel like I'm really hungry and need to eat something. So that also made me gain weight. I actually gained like 6 pounds. Within 3 months, I gained 6 pounds or more. So yeah, so those were the side effects that I actually did not like. And it also made my boobs were really, really, really huge. Like my bras I had could not fit me, so yeah, that's what happened. And okay, about bleeding, I stopped bleeding. When I had it, I stopped bleeding when I was on it, because my doctor told me if you are on Depo-Provera, some people will completely stop bleeding while others will bleed and others would have spotting. But I completely stopped bleeding. I didn't have even a drop of bleeding, which was good because I lost a lot of blood, so which was good for me. So after that, now I'm off of it. And when I got off, and I told my doctor I want to get pregnant when I get off of it, he said, well, it will take you between 3 months to a year to get pregnant because everybody's system is different. So when I after I finished taking the shot, I had just one shot. After that, back in October, from the month of October, that's 1 month, I actually did a lemon water detox. I bought lemon every morning. When I woke up, I would squeeze a lemon in my cup of in a warm cup of water, and I'll squeeze a lemon in it and I drink it. Squeeze at least one lemon in a little cup of water and I would drink it. So when I did that, after doing that every day, I did that like twice a day actually. After doing that twice a day, I started having spotting. So I started having spotting. I was going to the bathroom frequently, you know, because I drank a lot of water and also each time I drink water, I also squeeze a lemon in it. So that's what I did for a month, and I was seeing spotting like twice a day. I was see spotting. Sometimes I actually thought it was my period, because the spotting would come and last like for few hours, and then it would stop. So every day I saw spotting and I thought, oh, thank God my period is back. But that wasn't the case. It was just spotting I had. It wasn't my period. So that's one of the advantage I got from drinking the lemon water. After I stopped drinking the lemon water, the spotting stopped also. It never came. It stopped. So now it's been like a week I stopped taking the lemon water and I have not had any spotting. So my next plan is I'm gonna give myself like 3 weeks to see if the period returns or not. And if it doesn't come back, I'm going to go to the store, maybe to GNC store, and buy their those herbal detox tea, or I'm gonna buy any detox that I see there to try and see what happens. And so I'm not really like, I'm anxious to get pregnant, but I'm like not forcing it. I just want my body to come back to normal and let what happens, because I'm right now, I really want to get pregnant. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because I know there are so many women out there that, you know, they have gone through the same thing. They have taken the shots and now they are off of it. They are wondering, when can I get pregnant? What is going on? Will I be able to get pregnant? So I want to take my situation and see what happens, so that other women out there can also do the same thing I did, which might work for me. It might not work for another person. It might work for it might not work for other people. So I'm gonna go through that journey with you, and I'll share my experience. I will share everything to see when my period returns, to see when I start ovulating, and also to see when I will get pregnant. So I'm gonna update you guys on every little thing, and again, when I will start spotting again, I will let you guys know. And when I get to the store and I get the detox, when I get that cleansing detox, I'm also gonna review it with you guys, and then I'll take it and then give you guys a feedback of what happened, so that, you know, other women will also learn from it, that they have been going through the same dilemma as I am going through right now. And one more thing the doctor told me was, if one thing that could also work apart from detoxing was exercising, which I don't exercise. I'm not an exercise person. So with that, you know, I don't think I will really be interested. I exercise once. I do exercise like every other week, but not like routinely. I don't do it routinely. So I'm gonna update you guys about it and give you guys a feedback about everything. And I want you guys to please go through this journey with me. You know, any comment you have, you can leave it down below, and I'll be able to answer. If I know about it or anything, I'll be able to answer your question. And please also subscribe and like my video, so that I'll also be motivated to bring a lot of my experience to you guys out there. And thanks. Bye.